The real winner on this is our church members, I think, at least in my case, because I think when you have to go out and talk to somebody else, you know, like the pastor does every Sunday, it makes you realize how important this is, and that you got to study. And the other thing, like I mentioned earlier, now that we've done it once, even though I've done it in different environments, I think it increases our confidence and makes us more willing to reach for people. We had some people that weren't home, but and I think 4 people asked us to pray,
Right.
and you know, and that right there is
4 people you got to pray
It was
with.
better than I thought it was going to be. People were more receptive than I thought they would. But there's one lady that, in particular, of the 4 that we prayed for, that just really stood out in my mind. And what was her name? Was her name Angela? She's having some kind of medical problems.
Yeah.
She asked for us to
Right.
pray for answers, and maybe something to do with
Right.
rheumatoid arthritis. I think she knows possibly what's wrong, but the doctors haven't confirmed it.
Okay.
So we prayed with her, but I felt like
When we started, I was just like, okay, we're doing this. This is good. I was pumped, and about 4 people had us pray with them,
I think only 3.
and 3 or 4 others we said the no, I'm good, but every one of them still, we said, okay, can we give you something, and they accepted every time.
Right.
And, say God bless you. Nobody was rejecting or anything like that. Everyone was real gracious.
The first couple we didn't really think to get their names, but after that we got their names, and we were able to pray with some, like one man, right as we knocked on the door, he drove up in his red car and said he was looking for a church, so we prayed for him, told him a little bit about construction, how we weren't meeting here exactly, and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And then another guy was in
However,
need of a
one of
job.
the houses that we visited, turns out the guy drove up right as we were at the door and immediately told us he was an atheist. We just simply introduced ourselves to him, and it turns out that he's one of the ones in this neighborhood that knows very much about the process of us getting the permits, and really didn't understand the fuss of the neighborhood opposing